Strategy and staging options during Tier 2 hazmat response will vary based on multiple factors, including the chemical or chemicals involved, nearby Tier 2 facilities, nearby critical facilities, and other variables that may be present at the time of an incident. And while pre-planning and training can help prepare responders for safe and efficient mitigation of risk, FlowMSP makes it easy to adjust strategy and staging options when necessary. In this first case, a Tier 2 facility is experiencing a small chemical leak, which requires a staging radius of 50 meters. It is also located near several other facilities housing Tier 2 hazmat materials, which can be seen as red pin drops on the FlowMSP map. Based on the response assets provided, pre-planning, and staging, a staging area has been assigned and a strategy formulated. However, after 10 minutes, the small leak has now grown into a larger leak, which will require a 300-meter staging radius and an updated strategy. By using the radius tool, located within the mobile measurement tool, responders will then create a new radius around the leak, reflecting a safer distance for staging. In the second case, multiple critical facilities are within the radius of a Tier 2 facility experiencing a hazmat emergency. This is where preparation through pre-planning and training comes into play, as responders use response assets to decide who may be affected by the emergency, how they may be affected, and whether evacuation of those within the radius is necessary. And finally, in this third case, a tanker truck has crashed on an elevated highway, is leaking fuel, and has caught fire. In this event, strategy and staging are at their most critical, but responders may have limited access to information about the truck's cargo and how it may be affected by the fire. At this point, given the threat of airborne health risks, the construction integrity of the elevated highway, and a possible explosion, responders will have to make quick decisions about evacuations, road closures around the affected area, and closures of the entrances and exits to the highway. This is where first responders can use their map and radius tool to measure and assess the affected area, including nearby Tier 2 and critical facilities, create a safe response staging area, and effectively strategize response solutions with other responding agencies. In these three scenarios, hazmat severity and response has been dictated by a specific set of criteria. However, as with all Tier 2 incidents, severity and access to critical information can change at any time, which is why FlowMSP is on your side with the right tools and the right information.